she was so honest to an extreme limit. She was, what I'm saying was, she is.
She was very strong and dedicated.
She is a guiding star. She has a very, very good sense of humor. She loves jokes and she's a good cook. She enjoys cooking for friends when they're around.
I really don't know where to begin because she was never just my aunt. She was my second mother, my sister, and my best friend.
نجلة هي إنسان يعني ودود لطيف كريم لحد لا يضاهى.
برحيل نجلة فقدنا صوتا شجاعا وروحا تواغة للحرية.
نجلة
The first time I came to know Najla through Ahmed Zubair, my friend, introduced me to Najla. That was in Khartoum, in her office. Is the place, I mean, office is not an accurate description of that place. It's like office and a friend's kitchen at the same time. Sometimes we spend night at that office.
Najla was incredibly special, one of a kind. She did so much good for others, always giving, always helping, always supporting, yet she never spoke about it. She never showed off what she did. That quiet kindness is something I will always admire.
I can't actually recall how I first met Najla, but what I know is that word has spread about her even before that. There were actually people in the human rights field who told me about Najla and how amazing she was, and that I definitely had to meet her. And I was working at Redress at the time. We were doing work on criminal law reform, and then Najla joined us as a project coordinator. And I mean, as it happens, I can't even recall when we first met, but what I know is that from the very beginning, it was like as we've known each other for a long time, so we worked very closely together and always really appreciated Najla's commitment and professionalism.
I met my friend Najla in 2010, for the first time when I went to Sudan for on a holiday to visit my family. And at that time, she already married to my friend Ahmed. We used to meet every evening at Al Khatim Adlan Center for Enlightenment, and we stay there till late discussing too many issues around democracy and justice and freedom and gender issues. Najla, she's very, very passionate and very active person. She's a human rights activist, and she is working tirelessly to help marginalized people, and also fight for women rights and women who are facing with injustice in Sudan at that time. She was one of the people who are fighting for their rights.
أول مرة تعرفت على نجلاء في 2009 بعد أن تزوجت بصديقنا أحمد الأمين، ومن ذلك الوقت إحنا أصدقاء، يعني صداقة غريبة جدا. وحتى مرات بقول لأحمد أمين إنه صداقتي بنجلاء تفوقت على صداقتي بك يعني.
I grew up holding onto countless memories with her since I was a little girl. We can smell something special. She always used to take us out and fill our days with joy and make us laugh.
Was also great fun to be with, had a very good sense of humor, also situational humor. We were in quite a number of also difficult situations that we shared together, but she always kept her composure.
When she comes to me and try to laugh, to imitate the same laughter that she used to do, ha, 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 but I can't. No matter how much I try to imitate that, just to bring those memories when she was there and laughing at us and to copy her. But nobody would be able to fill Najla's shoes in no matter what aspect of life that she was being through. Nobody can fill Najla's shoes. But she is there with us.
And until the very end, because she went to the refugee camps in Chad and she was working with the victims themselves. So she was one of the people who was probably the closest with victims of human rights violations, especially women, and really looked after them and worked with them closely. Had a good sense of what was happening on the ground. Not only that, she also worked very closely with the human rights movement across generations.
It's just simple human being. When she comes back from the field and talk to me about the work she was doing, and the tears and the cries, the breakdowns, despite the fact that Najla might seem very strong person, she comes across as very strong, daring person, but Najla is very soft inside.
I mean, one of the recent memory with Najla when she came from displaced camp in Chad, and she was telling me about a family, a child, and this and that experience. And I'm trying to persuade her, I mean, you can't carry all that. You must be some sort of counseling or something, and then you can resume your normal life. I mean, I mean, that's too much. And she said, I mean, I'm trying my best, but that child must go to some sort of school, because she become a friend with a mother at the displaced camp, and that is Najla. I mean, you cannot tell her to separate or to have some sort of break. Always in that sort of pure, beautiful emotions that is becoming infectious to all the people who surrounding her.
And the Quran that I'm using, the book, this book is the most precious thing that left from Najla to me. So I kept her Quran with me, and each time when I recite from this book, I remember Najla. These lovely plants, I don't know if you can see them. These two lovely plants are also a memory from Najla. The one that with the red ribbon there, and this one, the big one here. If you can see, the middle one is my plant, but it's so dull compared to Najla's plant, because I believe that Najla's soul and vibes are transcended to these two plants, and that's what Najla. She, wherever she is, she gives the place that she is in a different vibe, complete different vibes, very positive energy, so lovely, so deep and intense positive energy. And the laughter when she laughs, it's it just takes you to a different world when she's there next to you and she's laughing her loud and very loud and full of energy, full of life. So that was Najla.
Even in the hardest moment of her illness, when she was in so much pain, she's still worried about us, thinking about us. Like, she faced her illness with so much patience and strength. Instead of us comforting her, she was the one who comforting us and giving us the strength that we needed the most.
Even when she herself was suffering, then she was still very highly conscious of how other people felt, and that she wanted them to feel welcome, and she didn't want anyone else, to sort of suffer, if you like, because of her, seeing what stage she was in. So I think that composure as well shows you a lot about the kind of character she's been. So I think you can be strong and incredibly kind at the same time. I think that's what, and fun, that's certainly what Najla taught me.
نجلاء من الأشخاص اللي كانوا مرتبطين بالسودان ارتباط يعني كبير جدا، وهي حتى خروجها من السودان سبب لها ألم كبير جدا. وكل ما أزور لندن هي ما بتتحدث عن حاجة إلا عن متى تعود إلى السودان.
She considered exile as some sort of slow death, but she managed to find her energy, and she started working with all sorts of organizations supporting people's research, capacity buildings, defending women, giving a lot of love to whoever surrounding her, families, close families, people of the camp.
Even though she is no longer with us, but her love and her strength will forever live in me. If there is something that I just want her to know, that I miss her more than words can express, and I love her so much, and I will always do. ربنا يرحمها ويتقبل قبول حسن.
Najla left a legacy of a freedom fighter, of a human rights activist, of a person that you never forget. So she's always with us. So she left, but she's always present between us all the time.
فلنجلاء الرحمة والمغفرة، ونجلاء فقد كبير على المستوى الإنساني وعلى على المستوى الشخصي والمستوى العام.
A beautiful soul, a beautiful person, and very infectious and sarcastic laugh. Goodbye, Najla. We never forget you. You become part of our makeup, part of our what we are now. Thank you.
One of my earliest and happiest memories was attending my very first concert with her for her favorite band. It's called Aida Jalat. This moment stayed with me just like every moment I shared with her.
سماء وفراش يا ناعس بين الخلوة ريحة الصندل فلت الطين أني القصابة فيرتو شراها رماد وفجع يسر الحلم الموجوع لا بيطلع وقت اللقيا لا بيهجرني وجوايا طلوع يا مولود مظلوم في رئتك ميز ريحة المطرة أو تخيل بناتنا رزاز أنا حلفتك بنات الشجر الماطل ما تنزل صفقة تعرق صفير الريح يلقى غنام الليل الماكر أنا حلفتك بنات الشجر الماطل ما تنزل صفقة تعرق صفير الريح يلقى غنام الليل الماكر
اها المعنويات قد شنو؟
حاجة تمام.
ها؟
هو جيت اعمل فيديو غدا.
ما فيديو ده أسي والله معنويات عالية؟
خالص معنويات
اوكي تمام.